So casually keep diving into concrete, so bittersweet.
Hello. How are you guys doing? Yeah, this is about an accurate representation about how I am doing. Y'all know, February, it's been rough and tough and awful. If you don't know, please go check out last week's vlog. You will see it has been rough and tough and awful. However, I'm currently showing you one good thing that's happened to me, which is my little introduction to Oodie. That's what I'm wearing. Thank you so much to the Oodie for sponsoring this portion of the video. Good segue, Olivia, up top. But seriously, I have been living in this thing. It has been bringing me joy. I've pretty much been in this little guy, and it's not little though. Like I'll show y'all some footage that shows you this is not a little garment, okay, that I'm wearing. But pretty much as soon as I get home from work, I change, I shower, I do my skincare, I put this on, and mainly when I'm done filming for the day, I put this on. Because I really do try not to wear the same thing in every single clip. However, that might be hard going forward because I'm kind of over changing out of it. I just want to embrace who I am. So next week's vlog, she'll be featured a lot. Trust and believe that is the reality because I am in love with this. And actually, I've kind of stopped skipping waiting for my skincare to be done because it has these sleeves that are kind of like a crew neck or hoodie sleeve that makes it to where these don't keep sliding down your arms, and you can obviously like push it up or whatever and it stays, so I can actually do my skincare while I'm wearing this and it doesn't mess with anything. And when I'm getting ready in the morning, guess what? I can also put it on. Because at night, it's been chilly, so it's on. In the morning, it's still technically a little chilly, so it's on. I don't know what to tell you. If I worked from home, this would be the ideal corporate outfit. And y'all already know where this is going. It's mainly been the newest feature of my reading routine. I just cuddle up in this cozy as heck, like wearable blanket essentially, and I just read my little book. And it's beautiful, it's perfect, it's amazing, and I love the hood. The hood just really gives it an extra something. Like, I really can't get over it. I'm in love. Since I'm wearing it so much, I am happy to report that it is super easy to chunk in the washer and dryer, take it back out, or wear it again, but it's like really easy to wash and clean and take care of, which is great because sometimes these things are not. However, the Oodie is, and I love that. If you would like to grab your own Oodie, you can use my code in my link down below. My code is oliviareadsalatte 40 to get 40 bucks off of your Oodie. And they have so many different styles and patterns and colors. Definitely let me know which one you grab because there are about 4 that I wanted, but I settled on this one because it was just very bright, and I don't really have a lot of bright, but I feel like this just brightens up the reading. This is how my brain feels about reading. Cozy and bright and happy and joyful and amazing. I don't know if you can tell, but I really love the hood part. The hood part is like thin but still very warm, and this thing is very warm, but I'm not like sweating. It's really nice. Anyways, let me stop ranting and raving. I probably won't, but for now I will. And we can get into the weekly vlog. Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. I have just gotten dressed. I just put on this hoodie. These are Abercrombie pants and then some boots because it is freaking, oh wait. I think I have to turn off the house alarm. Thanks, girl. Good stretch, Jake. I have today off from work, so I've decided instead of what I usually do, which is jam-pack the day with more work, just this version, I'm going to not do that, basically. I might clean the house some, because I do, honestly, the couch I just need to organize the pillows and like the blanket, and then I can't put up that dang Christmas tree until the other bag gets here for it. So that one I can't really do much about. But I'm gonna go grab coffee and biscuits with one of my best friends this morning. Let me actually text her and say, like, hey, I'm ready. We planned on 8:45 and I know it's 7:45, but I feel so bad because I have to be really careful when I wake up not to like do too much or overload my brain so that the synapses don't start snapping a little too much. And I always feel bad with my friends because I have to like change plans more often than I would like to because of that. But it is what it is. What can I say? So I'm gonna feed Jake and Ginger first, obviously, and I guess I won't have my usual like cup of coffee. I will just hang out. But I did start Empire of Silence, and by that I mean I literally read just the first little chunk of chapter 1 because I got so tired so fast and wanted to go to bed. And I am listening to a few YouTube videos that I have on my watch later. I am currently watching Peter Mon cover the Herb Baumeister and the Haunting of Fox Hollow Farms, which I found super interesting when he went there years ago, and so I'm definitely interested to see him talk more about that. But aside from that, I don't really have anything else that I am gonna do this morning. Oh, I'm gonna go get my lashes done. That's one thing. So, gonna go get coffee, gonna go get my lashes done, and then I have the rest of the day free. I wanted to leave it just in case my medicine, the side effect is like extreme, either insomnia or sleepiness. So if you already had like trouble sleeping, you don't really have trouble sleeping anymore. But if you didn't have trouble sleeping, you have trouble sleeping. That's like the general consensus I see for people that take it. And I had problems falling asleep and staying asleep. No, I had problems falling asleep, but I did not have problems staying asleep. Now I have no problems falling asleep, but staying asleep is like, ugh. But also, wintertime Jake is always waking me up because I don't know why. He just does. At night, it's very annoying. But yeah, aside from those two things, that's really all I got. I think I will check the weekly vlog to see if I can post it on Patreon. It's such a long video, I don't really want to export it and all of that and upload it until I have the approval from the sponsor, because it'll be so annoying to have to redo all of that again. So that might be a waiting game. But I do have the vlog I just wrapped up last night, and I do need to record like a little outro moment for that. So I'll probably do that. I don't know about y'all, but I have really been enjoying doing like a B-roll outro thing and using that one song as like the signal that it's the outro, plus, you know, putting a little like talking on the screen. Text is what I meant. I just like it more. It feels, I don't know, kind of cute, kind of cozy, kind of a vibe. I don't dislike doing a talking one, but I don't know, something about that, just cute. So anyways, let me go feed these kids, because I know for a fact, yeah, Ginger's just staring me down like, there's nothing else you should be doing. Let's go. I am trying to find the best lighting, and when I tell you it's a struggle, I'm here. I'm early, as shocking to absolutely nobody. What is this restaurant? There's a lot of restaurants here I haven't seen before. But yeah, I'm here. I'm gonna keep listening to my little video, I guess, until my friend gets here. Then we're gonna go in and eat something, drink some coffee, which I desperately need, and then I will check in. Hi, so I'm obviously back in my car. We just had coffee and they didn't have any biscuits, so we got a cheese Danish. And honestly, I forget how much I love a cheese Danish. But I'm about to go head over to get my eyelashes filled. I think I'm just gonna ask for a mini fill because I don't want them too full, to be honest. And then we're gonna meet back up at Target, and then we're gonna drive up to Barnes. And I'm very excited because I have some books that I want to get that I've already read, and then I just also want to be around books in general, so it's gonna be a good time. But for now, let us go get the lashes. Hello, party people. Oh my gosh, why is it fighting me? Stop fighting me. Just get with it. Hi. So we have a bit of a plan change. I got my lashes done. Can you see them? Yeah. I got a mini fill because I just didn't feel like I needed a full this week. But I'm putting it into my little thingy now because I don't really know how to get there. But we're gonna go to half price instead, and I'm gonna see. Hope maybe they'll have some of the books that I want there, and that would be better because it would cost less. The only thing about Barnes is that I have gift cards, and also I have rewards, like a bunch of like $100 of rewards, and so I wanted to use that instead of real money, but it's fine. It's fine. So yeah, let's head over there. Hello, so you'll be proud to know I just went into that half price and I did not buy a thing. Yes, I am capable of doing it. I have my library book with me, and I just was like, you know what? I already have a book. I don't need to worry about what half price has got going on. So, love that. I am gonna go grab a salad wrap and a blueberry basil lemonade. I'm so excited that they are back with that. And we have one kind of near us, so I'm gonna drive out there to get that, and then I am gonna go home. I was trying to not like take a little nap today, but honestly, sometimes I just need a nap. Sometimes I really do. And I know, like, I hate it because people make me feel self-conscious about it in my real life, but you know what? Who cares? I'm an adult. I can take a nap. I'm gonna take a nap. So that is the plan for the afternoon. Once I arise, I will obviously do some reading. But that's kind of it that I have planned for today. Aside if I do some cleaning, because I want to listen to my other audiobook. But anyhow, let us go. Good morning, y'all. Let's make an Americano. Hello, y'all. I am obviously at the gas station. I am trying to get some gas, if you believe it, and I'm then gonna head up to Lowe's. We have to fix something on our freaking kitchen cabinets, because of course we do. So I placed an order during lunch to go pick up just some stuff for that, and I'm gonna go do that. I did start Empire of Silence officially last night, and I read some of it today as well, and I'm up to page 55, which is just about to chapter 8, and I'm really liking it. It is establishing a lot about the world, but I like the way that it's doing it, actually. I was a little worried seeing some other people's reviews of, like, friends of mine of the book, but it seems okay, not to speak too soon. But I'm gonna go ahead and get this gas really quick, and then I will go to Lowe's, and that'll be so fun for us. When I tell y'all my damn lashes were about to fly off my face, that was the most I have ever struggled to get gas. I was like, the wind is crazy today. Like, I don't know what's going on. Maybe there's a storm coming. It is warm though. I'm a little worried that Annabeth might be awake, so I'm gonna go check on her, but to Lowe's we go. Hello guys, I just picked up my little package from Lowe's. It's just a bunch of super fun things like drywall screws and brackets. Woo! Woo! Love life! Alert, alert. It is hot. It's like 80 degrees outside, which I'm loving. This is very spring weather. However, I am getting more and more nervous that Annabeth is definitely going to be awake when I go look in her little brumation station in the garage. Also, the lady gave me flowers. Isn't that so nice? Like, oh my gosh, thank you. So I have some flowers. That's cute. Love that. I'm trying to make my office more... I want to use it again, because in the winter I get depressed, and so I don't use it. And so I'm trying to, like, make myself use it more, because once I get back in the habit, I'll like it. I'm gonna definitely put these little flowers in a cute little vase in my office. It'll be so adorable. Dang it. But I'm gonna have to take the long road home now. And I am actually listening to Swamp Santa to do that, and I have an hour and 47 minutes left in this little book. I've got my Waze pulled up to tell me how to get home yonder, and now I'm gonna do it. So I'll see you there. When I tell y'all that was the absolute struggle, Jake, do not bark. He side-eyed me. To get the lighting to look okay, and it's not even freaking good, but whatever. I have 2 books. One is the Fairy Loot, don't look at what it is, don't look at what it is, the adult February box. The theme is Vikings, wonder what it could be. And then I also have a special edition that I just got in, that I ordered last year, so it doesn't count. But it is all this Twisted Glory. This is the Illumicrate edition. Also, I was just digging in dirt to check on Annabeth. It's not really on my nails. Okay, good. But look how pretty. It's so beautimous. I love these. So excited. So let me just put that on my freaking stack of books. Maybe I need to film a book haul. Maybe that's the sign. Make content out of my mess. Oh. This is pretty. So this is the art that went along with it. And then this is the freaking book. That is pretty. Oh my goodness. That is very... I hope y'all can actually see this. That is very pretty. And then, of course, there is something on the actual cover there. And then I think, yep, the art. I prefer, like, I think it's cute when they have, like, an art print for you, but I prefer... Jake. Do you want to say hi? Oh, okay. Want to say hi to the people? Anxiously pants. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got for you. That's the book for Fairy Loot's February book of the month. And I am excited. The early things that I have seen about this one have been good, so that's exciting. But aside from that, I really need to take a freaking shower, y'all. I need to take a shower. I need to organize these video clips. That's what I want to do. And I have to go upload my weekly vlog. It finally got approval. So I need to go upload that and put it up for early access on Patreon. And then I need to also schedule out an early access one for the other. Y'all are... it's already been posted. But 3 hours of vlog is this week. Like, that's crazy. Not all in one vlog. But if I had put it all together like originally planned, it would have been. And that would have been wild. Glad I didn't. So, I'm gonna go do all those things, okay? And then we're gonna read, because that's very important. Obviously. What'd you do today? Jake! Do you wanna go? You ready to go? You over it? Do you wanna go help with the kitchen cabinets? Okay, let's go. Look who's back in the house. I'm so excited. I'm trying to find somewhere to put y'all down so we can talk about it, okay? I don't want to zoom in, actually. Thank you so much. Here. That's fine. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna have to work. Let me block the lights of my big old head. We got cookies. We haven't in literally forever. I don't think we've ever got them at this house. So I think we haven't gone in years, but we just wanted to, and let me show you why. So this is the chocolate birthday cake one. That's my partner's. And then this is the lemon cheesecake, also my partner's. This one's mine. I just am a basic bitch. And I like that. And then this is a tres leches one. I don't know how that's gonna go, but I'm excited. I'm excited. I think they're gonna be good. Well, hopefully. If they're not, that'll be really sad. But we're gonna try them. Good morning, everybody. How are you doing? This is not what I'm wearing to work. I have a little crew neck that Murphy sent me that I want to wear. So I need to go grab that. The wind is windy. Ugh. Good morning, Terror. I obviously have to feed her, but I started watching the Who the F Did I Marry last night. I found a YouTube compilation because I obviously don't go on TikTok anymore. And, indeed, who the F did she marry? This is wild. I'm only on part 8 and I'm already like, what in the world? Ugh, this might be messing with the speaker. We might have to do a little voiceover moment. But, yeah, it's a lot. It's really weird. I, could totally see how this could be a Netflix. I don't feel like Netflix, but mainly it's because I'm bitter and I don't like Netflix anymore. That's why. But I feel like it could be a very good Hulu series because it is like, what the heck is going on? And it just keeps getting, apparently, I got a message from a friend, a bestie actually, who is already at like quadruple the place that I'm at, and then another one who finished it, and I'm like, guys, I'm only at part 8. But this is what the shirt says. Isn't it so cute? Also, I've been obsessed with putting a white, like this is a men's, oh my gosh, white just t-shirt under my crew necks because I feel like it just is a little oomph, like a little oomph. I love it. And then I didn't really show too well these, but that's what I'm wearing. Oh, OTD. And then I have Adidas and Abercrombie pants. Love, love, love. Pretty much what I wear every day to when I'm working at a school, to be honest. But, well, sometimes I don't wear jeans because we're not allowed to. Oh my god. Did you just hear her screaming? She's been fed. She's just still screaming. Yeah, I'm exposing. I'm telling the people the truth. What do you have to say for yourself? And? Nothing else? You said nothing but the truth, Pete. Let's go. Lead the way. Yeah. I'm actually following. It's not a psych out. If you want to walk. Yes, those are clean. Don't be shady. Hi guys, I am about to go to Dutch Bros. Let's pray there's no freaking traffic so that I don't end up late. But it's another testing day at work, so it means it will be chill in the afternoon, which means I probably will get some more of this bad boy red. I am to here now, so far in. But I'm really, really liking it, so hopefully it stays that way. Hello, how are you? This is fine enough lighting, I think. I'm home now, obviously, as you can see, and I'm about to make dinner. It's gonna be a scrumptious, healthy time. I'm making crispy rosemary fries and Beyond chicken tenders because I am beyond tired and I do not feel like cooking. Honestly, the idea of cooking makes me a little angry. So we're not gonna do it. I don't feel like it. You can't make me. So once I cook, I'm going to read and ignore anything else. I am so just like, I'm not anxious, and it's not brain goblins, but I guess it's kind of behaving like brain goblins, but I'm just so like, you know what I mean? I'm just over everything. I'm over it. I'm done. I don't want to. So I'm not going to. I'm going to listen to the little story times that I've been listening to. It's 5 hours long. I'm going to read my little bookie book, Empire of Silence. I'm going to eat my little chicken nuggies. And I am clocking out of this world. I'm done. I'm done. So that's it. That's all the update I have for you. I don't have too much to say about the book I'm reading because I have not really got that far into it. I actually am just over 100 pages. Like, I'm talking 102 pages. And it is interesting. I am liking it so far. I guess I like whiny main characters because he is a little whiny. But he's not annoying to me. Because I'm like, honestly, I wouldn't be any better. I really wouldn't. And if we're comparing this to Red Rising, I suppose I should be comparing him to Darrow, which he does kind of remind me of, but he reminds me of book 1 Darrow, of like very whiny, but he's in the position of like book 3 Darrow. So, no, book 2 Darrow. Yes. So I'm like, okay, we'll see. But it's also, I try not to go, when books are compared to other books, I assume it's vibey. I don't try and do a straight comparison because I think that it kind of sets it up for failure. Because especially if it's like your favorite series, that's not going to be good because you're going to be expecting that exact same feeling and whatnot. And even that series wasn't my favorite until the end of book 2. And it was a trilogy when I read it. So it's only grown. But this is just the first book of like, I don't even know how many books are in this. But I did go request purchase from my library to get the second one physically because I definitely, just from this 100 pages, I intend to finish this and jump into the second one whenever they do get that. Because when I request a purchase from my library, it does take them a little bit of time, which is perfect because I need to be reading the final strife after this. But I really have to like focus and get this book read because it's Wednesday, my dude, and I'm not halfway through it, and I want to finish it by Saturday so that I can be reading the final strife for the last part of this month and then film that vloggy vlog and get it up. So that's kind of what's on the noggin. Yeah, I guess I'm just so sleepy and overwhelmed that I can't have a lot of anxiety. Knock on wood. Because this is, hey, not a challenge, buddy. Not a challenge. I believe in you. You can do. But don't do. Okay? Thank you. But okay. That's it. That's the plan. Stan. Okay? Okay. Hi, how are you? This lighting atrocious. This ass Okay. I have no idea if it's gonna come through on the camera well, but I need to figure out where I can go to show you this. Ignore the towel drying. How about that? Look. 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 I am officially obsessed with doing this. I had an acne patch on all night. Do not even look. It didn't even freaking work, dude. It's getting bad out there. It's getting real bad out there. But I have the same necklace on every day. Shirt, Walmart. This one, J. Crew. These pants, Abercrombie. My shoes are Adidas, and I'm not kicking my feet up that high. I think it's a setup. And also, I can't do it. Not at 6 a.m. I am about to go. Okay, let's make sure this is cute. It is. It does make it look like I'm losing hair right here. But I assume I shouldn't worry because it's been my whole life. Anyways, I am gonna go get coffee. And I might even get a donut. I don't know. What do you think about that? What do you think about that? It's another testing day at school. Y'all know what I think about that. And I need sustenance and a will to go on. Hello guys, so I'm home. I actually decided to film an Instagram reel today. Listen, I have realized that I have like given in to a lot of my brain goblins, which you're obviously not supposed to do. That's the whole point of like exposure response therapy. So my theory is because I've attached so much of that to posting to Instagram, I now actually need to like post to Instagram. And every time I post an Instagram reel, I freak out because reels, if you don't know, get the most traction on Instagram. Like that's what they want you to post. And so the first one that I posted for this thing has 18,000 views. Which logically, is it a bad thing? No. And also I'm grateful for it. But also I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, just follow me, okay? It's real. It's true. This is just what I'm having to do. And I know it sounds so silly goofy. I was talking to my best friend about it. And honestly, if she's watching, shout out to her because she is so freaking validating about it. And she's like, girl, no, low-key same. So that's very nice to hear. But it just, it's not, I don't know. It's getting easier though, because the next one got a little less and the other one got actually more, which like, thank you. And then I just posted another one tonight that was like my after work evening routine so that I can get back to reading, basically, which is what it is. And that's exactly what I was wanting to do in that video. So it's just like a little clip of me like leaving school, leaving work, getting in my car, skedaddling down the highway, and getting home, doing my face, taking a shower. I didn't do the shower part because honestly, I forgot. And then putting my book in bed. And I put The Final Strife because it's such a beautiful book and it's so much prettier than the book I'm actually reading. Like this book isn't, I guess, ugly, but it's not like pretty, you know what I mean? So I put that there instead. Also because I'm manifesting, because I want to finish this book so I can read that. I am this far in today, so I'm on page 168 now, and you know what? We're off planet, on another planet, and that's great. We're making moves. But I was really, honestly, this is something I'm supposed to work on saying more. But okay. I'm actually like really proud of myself and my handling of the brain goblins today. So I wanted to share it because I feel like I don't just share the negative, but sometimes it's easier to talk about and work through and dissect those thoughts than it is to just say like, I did a good job. And you know what? I'm gonna do it again. And yeah, I keep having these things of like, I should just delete the whole thing. Which no. I actually, when I don't bring the goblins into it, I really enjoy Instagram a little too much. I just think that it has like a lot of, I don't know, it's just like a collective of a lot of things I'm interested in, and it's informative, and I like to see all the books and the pretty things and the reels. I'm such a reels girl, it's not even funny. And speaking of, I didn't find it on, well, I did find this on Instagram. See? Informative. I'm on part 44 of Who the F Did I Marry? These are YouTube compilations that I'm watching because I refuse to download TikTok and make a new TikTok account. I won't do it. I have to stay not a TikTok girl because that, I think rightfully so, gave me a lot of anxiety. Like, that is just where society goes to not behave right. Truly. It's either you're on the great side and everyone's like, la 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 la, or it's not good. I'm just not a fan of TikTok. I don't know what it is about it, but it just kind of took a hard left in like 2022, I feel. So yeah, I want to keep reading this. I'm trying to get further into this book so I can explain what this is about without saying anything that could be spoilery. But essentially we are following Hadrian, who is known as a hero. He is known as the man who burned every last alien, I don't know how to say their name, from the sky. They remember him as a monster. The devil who destroyed a sun, casually annihilating 4 billion human lives, even the emperor himself, against imperial orders. But Hadrian was not a hero. He was not a monster. He was not even a soldier. And he's like the son of this high up dude who like sucks a whole lot. And yeah, now he has fled. Oh, there, it does say that. So he flees from his homeland, from his father, which I mean like home planet in this world. It's very intergalactic. And oh my god, intergalactic. That just triggered my ho fast response. No comment. But I'm so tired of that word. But I like it. Intergalactic. It has so many good like noises, you know? Okay. But yeah, he flees that because his dad was going to set him up to be something he didn't want to be. I think it was like a torturer or something, like an inquisitioner. Ew, wouldn't want that for me either, brother. So he dips, and then he's left stranded on some strange backwater world. Now it says on the bottom part, he's going to be forced to fight as a gladiator and navigate the intrigues of a foreign planetary court. Interesting. And he's going to basically join and fight in this war that he did not ask for or want to be a part of. I do think this cover, like, I like the look of this. And I will say I can see the appeal for the Red Rising girls with this. Because it definitely does have that feeling of Darrow. Book 2 Darrow. I guess becoming Book 3 Darrow within this, which is interesting. And, I will say he's less flippant with his life, which I think makes sense, the main character is, than Darrow is, because Darrow, like, just does things and hopes for the best, and he grows to be very intellectual based with his plotting and scheming, but he does not start out that way, I don't think, personally. He rapidly becomes that way in the first book, but he doesn't really start that way. Again, for good reason, considering his life, he already was kind of over lifing. So, this guy, he's basically acts like a little prince. And now he's in the big bad world. And he wanted that, but also he's like, is that mud on my boot? Oh dear me, where are the mates? Like, it's a little bit of that. But that's okay. I don't understand. This is not a problem I've ever had in my life, and I never will. But I get it. I can follow it. So I'm excited to see him grow as a character. And yeah, I know that some of those things I had already said earlier in the vlog, but I wanted to chunk them all together. So if editing Olivia remembers timestamps are a thing. She probably won't. Let's be honest. But if I do, I will timestamp this. I know I turn it on for YouTube to be able to timestamp it. Is it timestamp or like chapters, you know? But I don't do them myself. So whatever YouTube comes up with, hope it's good. Because sometimes I watch people's vlogs and it is the funniest chaptering, and I'm like, this doesn't even make any sense. Why did you focus on them like dusting the top of their toilet really fast instead of the entire clip of them like ASMR cleaning that was right afterwards, but you titled that one as like, or before, and so you titled that one as the cleaning ASMR, but not the... Okay, whatever. AI can't take our jobs. See? And then I also like to do this thing where I just put a book on my Kindle. Here she is. Isn't she stunning? Just so I can look at the cover and try and want to read it. And I do want to read this. Actually, I want to start it now. I'm in the mood for a little fantasy romance. Specifically a Kindle romance fantasy thing. I really wish I was reading The Final Strife in this, but it's not because I'm not liking this. I just wish I was reading this faster, but also it's almost 600 pages. So reading 200 pages in 2 days for me during a work week is actually pretty solid. That's like 100 pages a day. So I really actually am glad I said all that out loud because it contextualizes it and actually kind of makes it better. But tomorrow we have some more state testing that I'm helping facilitate. So I'll be doing that. Yeehaw. And then after work, I have other work, which is this, and I will be doing the live show of Her Radiant Curse with Mel over on Patreon for our joint book club. And then we'll be doing a couple little reading sprints, so that will be nice and fun. And I've gotten back into doing reading sprints. I think I did 2 over the weekend that just happened, Friday and Saturday, and then did another round on Monday. And I thought about doing it on Wednesday, but I really wasn't feeling great after work, and I don't really want to do it today. We need to watch Vanderpump Rules, and sorry, but that needs to happen. And then tomorrow we'll do sprints again. And I'm into it. I like it. It's just very hard, because I liked to use sprints originally for me when I was doing this full-time, and I would do like workday sprints that were like an hour and a half long, and we would have like a little chit chat. We would just meander through the comments and talk about whatever, and then we would do all of our work for like an hour and a half, and I really liked that. I wish I could still do that, and I will do it again whenever I am doing this full time again, because that is gonna happen. I'm not sure when. I think probably next year, and then the following year I won't be doing this full time again. I don't know. I need to stop planning, because who's chuckling every time I try to make a plan? So I'm going to stop, actually. But I'm going to go over to my little book, okay? Because, this is the book that is on my Kindle, by the way. Spark of the Everflame. The Kindred Curse Saga, book 1. I like sagas, turns out. Just saying. I'm going to end it on that, because what am I talking about? I don't know. Figure it out. It's really straightforward. I actually really just said what I meant there. Oh, I forgot. So let me snatch it back. I desperately need to do a unhaul and a reorganization of my shelves, because what I want to do is I like having my TBR in here, and I like having my wrap up in here as well, because I like incorporating this room into some videos. And obviously it's in a lot of vlogs, but I also want to get back into my book room because y'all have mentioned it. I had a friend mention it. So I want to consciously do that. And I did clean it up, so it should be fine. And I may be getting a standing desk. So that would also really help, especially with like sprinting, because then I would just be able to walk the whole time. And I could have that desk up to my chin, and I could have my book laid on it. Oh, that would be beautiful. But I really want a shelf just full of all of the Fairy Loot and Illumicrate books that I get. And then any books that publishers send to me too. Because I really am trying to read those. And I do have the list on my phone. I'll keep the list going on my phone because it's helpful to me. But I also think having them visually all together would be great, because it would really bother me. Because I would want them to be on the shelves with the other books, because they would be annoyingly separated, and I don't like that. I don't like TBR shelves unless it's for a library hold shelves, which is obviously like all of mine. But gotta figure that out. And so what I want to know is, do we care about unhaul videos? I could do a book haul video because I do have quite a bit, and it's not too many, it's not a crazy amount, but it is there. And then I was thinking of doing my typical trifecta. Come book shopping and book haul, then the unhaul video of like the books I've read and I don't want to keep, and then the shopping one is the books that I've read and I want to add to my library, and then the bookshelf organization. I think the reorganization would probably be in May because that's when school gets out and that's when I am mentally sound enough, probably, maybe, to do that. There's so many noises. And I'm like, what? How are you making that one? But yeah, let me know. Also, if you ever want any videos, you can comment. I love to hear what you guys want. Mainly, I just do the challenge reading vlogs when I see, like, the girls are doing them. I do these Heard you loud and clear, by the way, buddies. Loud and clear. You want the weekly vlogs. Here to stay. Here to stay. I will never take them away again. Whatever the finger amount is, Scout's honor. Not the quick rendition of Hunger Games. But yeah, let me know about the videos, any ones you want, but specifically the book haul, the unhaul. I think that's it. I think that's all. But I pretty much make I want to also say, though, my book haul and my unhaul would be vlog versions. I don't care for sit-downs. Unless we're doing a TBO or a wrap-up, I don't care about a sit-down. Even with the wrap-up, I'm trying to figure out how I can put more B-roll into it. I really am. Because I put the coffee at the first one. If you didn't watch the first one, do you hate me? No, I'm just kidding. But I did. I put coffee at the first one. And I liked it. It was kind of cute. It was a little moment. But I need more. I'm a B-roll girl. I don't know what you want. But I'm going to go now. Like, actually, for a bite. Hello guys, I am home. I am on StreamYard right now, about to start the Patreon live show with Mel for her Radiant Curse, which was our book club book pick for January and February, so we're talking about it now. I need to look at this camera, oh my god. And then we're going to do a little bit of reading sprints afterwards. It's going to be a fun little time. I also have a Fairy Loot box. We will unbox that on the first sprint together before then, but I think we should go make a coffee because Mel is making a coffee. So I want a coffee because I'm a follower. But can we please talk about how cute this boy is? Hi, Jake. Are you enjoying your Pottery Barn blanket? That was so expensive. And you only like it because it's expensive and you can just sense that. Yeah. I love that for you too, buddy. We are gonna make a shaken espresso, methinks. And I'm feeling lazy, so we are gonna use my Nespresso to do this. I have something to show y'all when I start this. Actually, let me just show you now. So I bought this ceramic, this is the handmade thing that I showed y'all. So it's like this, is it a carafe? I think that's what they said. I ain't gonna be pronouncing that correctly, but look how beautiful she is, yes. And then I got the little mug that matches, and I like her as well. And then I got this thing. So you set this on top, put this there, and then you put a little holder, a filter in there, and you make pour over coffee with it. And it is, it is beautiful. It is beautimous. I'm excited to use it, but I don't have enough time to make a pour over coffee, so we're gonna make decaf Nespresso. The reveal. Oh god, it's still recording. Hello guys, we are still in sprints, but I wanted to do a little unboxing that I mentioned. Oh my god, let me look at the camera. I will be continuing to read this, not at the moment, because we're very busy doing a community watch of Who the F Did I Marry? So, let's open the box really quick. Ba-bum. Okay. So I actually don't know this book, but this is the little card. And it is the young adult box for February, A Moth to the Flame. Oh wait, I think I know what this is. I think there's a different title for the UK and the US. Which way? Okay. What is that a woman? Oh god. Why do they keep putting people on these covers? I don't like it. I don't like it. I just went on a rant about this on the live stream that we're on together, but here's this. It's pretty. I like it. This is where I would prefer the people to be. So, you know, like, put it there for a vibe or whatever. I like it, I like it. And honestly, I wish they had kind of just done this, but in a dust jacket version. It would be great. So, unfortunately, this is the cover. I don't like this cover. I don't think it's very pretty. I think the spine is incredibly plain. But then, you have this cover that is very pretty, and the spine is pretty. But any of the shininess is not on the back, because this is going to be the one I use, because I don't like the other one. And I hate this material that it uses. Like, I like this one more, because it's got some texture to it, but I hate this shiny material. I don't like how shiny it is. I know I sound like such a complainer, but that's because I'm complaining. Because I think that this is a little expensive, personally, for me, for a book, for them to keep doing, like, these specific covers. And here's the thing, if they have to do this cover because it's the UK and they're a UK box, that's fine. I understand that, like, with the publisher that they work with, obviously. And then I think that this one, I don't know what this cover is. Maybe this is also the UK cover. I don't know what the truth is anymore. But I wish that they would give as much quality to the flip side. Because have y'all seen A Fragile Entanglement? It looks bad. It's a bad cover. But anyways, I'm going to get back to the stream, so. Yeah. I have heard good things about this book, though. Oh, I forgot. Look at the... Pretty. Pretty. You guys, the war wages on. The fire ants are back. If you're new here, hey, thanks for joining us. That's brave. If you're a veteran in these round parts, you know the fire ant struggle. Yeah, I'm getting back into bed currently. I don't think you should quite worry about what time of day it is. It's time to mind your business. I'm taking a nap, okay? It's Saturday. February's sucked, okay? It has sucked. And it's not going to stop, apparently. Because now the fire ants are back. So, this weekend, I bought, like, this pre-cut... All the wood was pre-cut. All the tools were sent with it. Not like the drill and the hammer and stuff, but all of the bits you needed to put it together. And it is a 4x8 outdoor planter above ground, but we were going to utilize it as a tortoise enclosure for Annabeth, and I was excited about it. It's cute, it's fun, it's fresh. Then we look outside, and this was not there last weekend. My partner like dug all of the dirt out, got rid of all the wood. We put it out for trash, picked it up, all that great stuff. And then this weekend we go out. Literally today we notice there's 3 little fire ant hills. And are fire ants a southern thing? Because I've only ever lived here, so I think that I have just had to suffer for a long time. I've heard they're worse in Georgia and Florida, and honestly, it checks out. But here, they're pretty bad too. Obviously, it's manageable, but in February, I'm not thinking fire ant season. Fire ant season typically starts end of March is when we gotta start thinking about it. Nay. Nay. It is not. So, I went out there. 3 little mounds. What is this? Who's that? Who moved in? Who allowed it? Uninvited. Breaking into my house. Just setting up shop. It's very much Legion. And I am upset about it. So, I go get the spray. And I spray a little bit. When I tell you the swarm that unearthed itself, I was like, oh, I'm gonna need to call the bug man. Capital T, capital B, capital M, the bug man, TM. So, ring a ding ding. I called him. Didn't get him. It's because it's Saturday. I get it. So, answering service, whatever. I have to take Ginger to the vet on Tuesday, but we're going to try to get him out on Thursday because my partner is home, and I want to explain to him, I want you to go to that little dirt patch, ruin their day. Like, just ruin it. But I also have no patience, and they ignite a special kind of anger within me because most ants are annoying, and they're just kind of, and a swarm of them can be bad, but fire ants for a tortoise, like if she were to step on one of those, or Russian tortoises burrow a lot, which is why you need like a foot and a half of dirt for her. I mean, you don't need a foot and a half. That's like overkill. You need 6 inches to a foot, but I always do just a little bit more because I do a little bit too much all the time. And if she were to step her little right on that, swarm, boom. And she's a fairly small, Russians are small tortoises, I think, personally. Like, they're not the like the huge ones that get like up to 100 pounds or anything like that. So I would assume she would probably not win that battle because fire ants are super aggressive and very, like, they just keep going, and there's so many of them. And that's how I knew, like, I poked the mound because a fire ant mound, you could definitely tell it's a fire ant mound, like, it for sure. But just to be, I like just poked it a little bit, and you'll see like a bunch of ants come out from where you poked it. But then if others come out from other ways, apparently they have like freaking bat signals that they send to each other, and they all come out to attack. So it's like the sun is right up there, shining right down on it. So I went out there and I poked him with a pitchfork, just to be kind of a bee. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was like, wonder if we have a magnifying glass. I hate them. I hate them so much. They do absolutely nothing that I need them to do. So, like, they're not beneficial. They're just awful. So, anyways, we obviously can't build that, but I did decide to take this time to truly build her, like, a solid indoor, if it's raining, if it's tornadoes, hail, whatever, storm shelter thing inside. And so I'm debating if I want to put it in my office because we do get some sunlight in there, or, which I would obviously put a heat lamp, and she goes outdoor for at least an hour a day, so like it wouldn't be that, the UVB wouldn't be an issue in there. But we also have like a thing that was supposed to be a mudroom, but it's like an open concept mudroom. What is this? But it is there, and we have like a Billy bookcase that's there that we store like a bunch of like extra things and cleaning supplies on, and then also we have space where I could put it, and it's a raised one, so it's like on 4 legs that it has the lamp that would hang over it. And it's not ideal. Like, it's way too freaking small for a tortoise her age and size, but for the time being, because it's supposed to get into the 90s this coming week, I am gonna have to, like, put her up in that, because she's gonna wake up soon. She's in the garage right now, brewmating, and she's going to wake up soon, and I can't put her out there, because we gotta treat that dirt, and we gotta treat the rest of the yard. And I did order granules for fire ants specifically, and they're going to get here between 2 and 6 p.m., which is great, because I'm going to go back out there and I am going to just pour the whole bottle on them. Like, the whole... I bought 3. 2 to keep for later, but I am absolutely planning to use an entire freaking thing. We don't really let her roam in the backyard anyways, so I'm probably going to end up treating the whole yard, because you have to. Which sucks, but is what it is. And then have the bug guy come out here and basically do like a one last go over. The granules have worked really well in the past, but I just am super paranoid because they are like swarms. Like, one fire ant is not a problem, but swarms are like a problem, honestly, for even like small dogs and stuff. I've heard that of course I've heard that happens in Florida, which it's Florida, so that checks out, but still, I am stressed though, and so I wanted to talk to y'all, because when I get stressed and worried, like, I just want to put on this little camera and just talk to you guys, and I want to thank you for, like, listening, if you did. If you didn't, don't blame you. Sometimes I wish I didn't have to, like, listen, but I am going to, right now, I was gonna film, but I really don't feel like I'm in the right. I'm too anxious and like meh to do it. So I'm probably going to take my little snooze, my Saturday snooze. And then, well, before that, I'm going to set up on my notes app what my TBR is, because I want to make sure in March that I film the Booktubers Choose My TBR video for a week. And then I have my book club books. And then I have a few that I've been wanting to read recently. So I'm going to try to put those all together on the notes app, and then maybe when I arise, we could film the March TBR, because I'm trying to be ahead of, like, I want to be one weekend ahead of everything. So, like, in the past, the March TBR would go up next Sunday, because it's the first Sunday of the month. But I would film it that Saturday or that Friday night and edit it. And that turnaround time is just a lot. So I want to, like, be ahead of things, be ahead of the game. I was going to also try to be extra ahead of it and film my February wrap-up. But I think that I'm going to hold off on that and just wait, because I am going to read more of this. And that's my plan for today, is I'm going to set up my little TBR on the thing. Maybe I'll film, maybe I won't. Every time I say that, I end up filming, but I think it's because I take the pressure off of, like, a definitive answer. And then I'm going to reply to some of the YouTube comments and then just read this today. And I think I'm just gonna, like, force myself to chill, because I know it's not, like, my brain does this thing where it's like, here's the problem, and here's the rational, logical following of what's going to happen, and I have a solution for here, but I can't. And as I'm doing this, and I've done the solution, I've put down some poison, I've called the people who can really, like, do what they need to do, and I have ordered the stuff that I know has worked in the past. My brain, though, as these things are still kind of happening, and I haven't seen that they've worked yet currently in this exact moment, my brain jumps to, like, the worst case of what could happen. And that is the absolute worst thought process for me. Like, I know so many people do so well with, like, okay, what's the worst case scenario? I can't do that. I used to do that. Like, that's what I was taught to do. But, like, I realized that is not good for me, because let me tell you, I don't know how this fire ant infestation and an alien invasion that ends the world as we know it could connect. Give me 10 minutes. I'll connect them. That could be the worst case scenario. Honestly, I mean, truly, that, like, ha ha he joke. But, like, The worst case is my freaking tortoise dies. That's pretty worst case. Also, it's really hard because we don't really have any exotic vets near us. Because she's a freaking tortoise. Like, she's not a cat. So there's no place where I could just, like, pick her up and rush her off to the ER. Like, I know what I would do if I found that, but also it's like, I can't sit out there and monitor. Although, this is kind of a fun thing. I am researching cameras that we could, like, drill into the new enclosure to have, like, footage of her just, like, roaming around her little place. Because anytime I go out there, she's gonna go where I go because she just views me as the food source. Like, these hands are, like, gonna put down the greens somewhere. So I think it would be so cute to have a camera, like a security camera, but put it in the... Could you imagine? And then if, like, our security cameras ever get hacked, it's just them watching our tortoise in the background. That'd be really funny. But also, I wonder if I could ever get that on, like, when we're doing rating sprints, have, like, an Annabeth cam. That would be kind of cute. But anyways, that's the update there. We're getting into spring, so that's when the tortoise updates start to arise. And I really, honestly, I've learned my lesson. I cannot slack off when it comes to treating the yard for fire ants. And this is what I have to say. It was my partner's first response too, of like, yeah, we got this, this, and this. However, isn't this a sign to move out of the South? And I'm like, that's true. Yes, it is. Because not having to deal with these would be insane. Because dealing with, like, a true winter, like, you know, in Colorado or something like that, would be so much easier. Because she's meant to, like, go through, not a wet winter, but just a true, like, snow and ice winter. But fire ants, no one's meant to deal with those. I hate them. So anyways, I wanted to also show you. Look what this says on this little jacket. Actually, let me try. Look what this says. Isn't that so cute? I didn't even realize it said this on the sleeve. But it says that there, and then it's the one that says, I think too much. Which, the irony of me wearing this today, which, yeah, I wore it earlier in the week. It's not lost on me that it's ironic that I'm wearing this as I'm venting for 14 minutes about my tortoise and a bunch of ants. But hey, I am only here to provide long vlogs that y'all can put on in the background when you're doing the laundry you didn't want to do, when you're wiping down those countertops you didn't want to wipe down after doing the dishes you didn't want to look at. Okay, I'm here to provide the background noise. I am the white noise. And you're welcome. And I'm gonna go make my TBR, and I'm gonna keep reading this little book, okay? Because I'm like 40% through this, and someone just commented on Instagram, get ready for, like, emotional or something in this, and I'm like, oh, and my library bought the second book, and I'm already in line for it, so, yay. It's exciting. Hi. I just made this coffee, as you saw, and I had to, usually I'm like, okay, let's go into the next stage. But I have to take a moment because this coffee is so good. Oh my God. If you are someone who doesn't like strong, as in bitter coffee at all, that one that I showed y'all, that pink one, it's so good. So good. And also this is so cute. I love this. I'm very happy I have this. This actually tastes better than the Nespresso or espresso machine coffee that I make. Like that I'm trying to make well, this is because it's actual pour over coffee. It's not an espresso drink, but whatever. One thing I will never do is tag my videos as like coffee making, espresso machine, espresso making, like except for like unboxing that. I'll never do that because then I get the people that are coming in here like, that looks bad. Doesn't look good. I don't need it to look good. I need it to fuel me. Okay? So speaking of, I'm actually going to make a little piece of toast to go with this so I don't get a little jittery because it is 3 p.m. So we're going to be up late tonight, but I really want to read my little scary book. Not scary book. Anxiety-producing book is what I've been told in the comments of my Instagram. By the way, the Instagram's back up and active if you want to look at it. How long is that going to last? You never really know how long exposure therapy is going to be, do you? Just kind of keeps going. And it don't stop going. And it don't stop going. And it don't stop going. So, you can go over there if you like. But I'm going to go over here to my toaster. Okay? Which, I need a new one. And I'm trying to tuck myself out of the touchscreen one. But it's hard because I want to be Tony Stark. Is there anything you'd like to say to the people, Jake the boy? Hey guys, coming at you with a weekly vlog update. We're back on the big camera. I missed her. Okay, I did. I just filmed the little thing that you guys saw at the beginning of this video. I had to rush and put this on after we went grocery shopping so I could film that little clippy clip, but y'all, this part is not sponsored, and I seriously am in love with this thing. Like, I think I'm gonna leave it on all day while I'm editing again, because that is very cozy for me, and I love it. But I organized this chair a little bit more to try and organize this room. I'm about to go on a bit of a deep dive cleaning mission. I'm gonna put on a podcast, and I'm just gonna clean the heck out of the kitchen. I have a bunch of boxes to break down and like shove down into our recycling bin. That is gonna happen. And then I don't really know what else is gonna happen. I am really seriously considering doing a book haul, because look, this is the stack of books that I have just from like the publisher. This is a Fairy Loot set that I ordered, but I have the other half that I still haven't hauled. This is from Fairy Loot, this is from Fairy Loot, this is from Illumicrate that I ordered a while ago. These are from my last Barnes trip, but like I have so many books that I can haul because I just haven't done one in forever, and I just feel like I want to do one because honestly, I don't love filming book hauls, I'll be real with you, because when I'm filming a book haul, I typically don't know a whole lot about books, and I don't like to go and read the synopsis or anything like that, because I enjoy kind of diving into a book knowing the general gist of it, but not the entirety of it, because it kind of makes for like you uncovering the plot as you go, and I just like that. However, that's not what everybody likes in a book haul. Mainly, most of y'all don't mind like me just talking about what I know about the book and what made me pick it up, but I know that some people, they do not enjoy that, which is fine, but I think I'm just gonna do it because that's just kind of how I do it. Like, that's my style of doing it. Plus, I forgot how much talking about the books makes me excited to read the books. I am definitely one of those people that when the books are on the shelf at a store, not my shelves, but at a store or the library mainly, it's so exciting. They're so shiny and new and I'm so ready for them, but as soon as they're home, they're already mine, so it loses a little bit of the shine, not gonna lie. But when I talk about them again and I realize like how excited I was to read them when I got them, it revamps that excitement for me. That's also why I've been going to the library so much more. I mean, amidst many other more solid, better reasons, but one of them is definitely the fact that I can go and basically shop their shelves with paying zero monies. And it's a great experience. But I need to, I mean, honestly, I probably need to get out of this while I clean, only because I may sweat, because cleaning is a feat. But after that, I'm gonna shower and I'm gonna get back into this guy and it's gonna be a good time. A what? A good time. Did I film my March JBR, by the way? No, I didn't. Am I planning to film it today? No. Although I may clean and then shower for my like midday reset moment, and then maybe I'll film it once my hair dries a little bit, and maybe that'll be the way that we go with that. Because I'm just not feeling filming at the current moment. Because I don't know about you guys, but when I get like something on my mind, like a task to do, like my tasks to do are to get this video prepped, ready to go to be approved, and then go for early access and then go live on Wednesday. So I'm in the mindset of editing, and then also my space is not clean, so my brain feels not clean and feels very cluttered, and I need to take care of that because I need to be able to focus. So yes, I'm gonna go do that, and I will see y'all on the B-roll or on the flip side or never again.
Hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. All the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy,